Alright, back for part 3 of this Warrior Arena run. I'm now 1-1, having lost a real awful game. It's the Priest. I started falling behind, I think, in retrospect, around turn 4. And after that, I was game.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
So I've got 2 cards that I love seeing in it. I never want to see in an open hand. And that's better. I'll have to decide whether to play the Fairy Dragon.
This is our time.
That's about the worst scenario.
Beat it.
So, if I play the Fairy Dragon, 2-1 trades for it, and it's 2-2 still around. Killing me, dude. 2-2. Have a heroic strike. I'm gonna wait on that. Like this card. So, I'm actually just gonna armor up here. Save my card equity. Give up a little tempo and health point. My card's closer to you. Okay. Cool Taskmaster. Get to catch back up on some of the tempo. And even though this doesn't depth trading for a whole card, since she's gonna hit with a order draw card, does get me back a lot of equity.
Try this. Taroga! No problem.
I'm guessing she didn't make this trade last turn because she thought I had to.
Bingo! Yes.
And Tazdingo's, I suppose, going to let her think she can keep doing. But I actually get to big strike ending. That lets me do that. Commanding shout lets me do that. She can get some of that card economy back if she has like a Blade Flurry or a Dan of Knives, or even just over a couple turns using power. But got back all the tempo and cards I lost. Oh, Punisher. No, of course not. Logically, that's how it works when my opponent does. I was really hoping for her to get reverse flame there. Shadow stepping a Mad Bomber. Well, that's not very good for me at all.
The gates are open.
Any eviscerate when I'm assassinate.
Well played.
Seriously. Okay. That was rough. Credit where credit's due. Her deck was very good. And I did opt to take a lot of damage and checked my cards. I ended up taking more damage than I thought I would. Down to 13 by the time it caught back up with tempo, which is lower than I would have liked to. Bit of miscalculation. Part.
Victory or death! I will crush you!
Yeah, this. I'm gonna ship the X. Generally not a card you want. Yeah, since it can kill just any size minion that you put a point of damage on. It's one of your nice late game removes. Not something you want to throw out right away. Sand is fine, especially
Drink with me, friend.
play the Brute Master. I could play the kind of want to save it to use the Taskmaster, refill the Sunwalker. My other option is just to play a War Axe into nothing. This card's always better when you can surprise your. Like if I just play it out there, then he knows his first 2 minutes take axe hits.
Thirsty.
So I can use Axe and Taskmaster to kill that, or I can just use Strike and save my coin. I think that's optimal. Because I have the 2 6s and the 5. And like if he plays a Yeti here, I'll really want to win out Arcanite Reaper. Although, if I'd gone with the other line, I'd have the axe already equipped in it. Slightly more efficient use of my resources, though. Or I could just go with the axe strike still. So if I use the coin now, next I have 5. Maybe it'll go to waste. If I hold it, I have 5.
What
I can
now?
that. Uses my mana slightly more. Checks that coin, so I can throw out one of my sweet taunts.
What you want?
Basically, and will depend on the size of. Turning that, I was that and play the Sunwalker. Raging Worgen's the kind of card you always kill on your, because your opponent can do something unexpected to it. It is very dangerous, since part of it then,
What now?
like he could have hit it with Inner Rage and Rampage, made it heal. Done something to not Peeled off by Sunwalker. Hit my Sunwalker, hit my face.
May
That'd be
my ancestors watch over
and 11 damage. Good use of Whirlwind there. Can't lie. And question is, which card is actually that's not even Sunwalker valuable on. If I trade the Sunwalker, I can pay the Lord. How valuable?
I wonder.
Not really, since I can use the Taskmaster by 6 power anyway. I think I'm just gonna armor up though. I like having a cruel Taskmaster like ready to do something relevant to the turn. Or just kill a or set up the execute that's still in my deck.
Charge forward.
Set up any enrage minions I might be able to.
For Argon.
Justice shall prevail.
Got the Sunwalker.
The gates are open.
Now deal with that. Having a handful of taunts here. That's not so nice. That's the more upsetting outcome. Ugh. I want to kill Ragnar.
What
Mine's open.
now?
If I play the 6, the 2, 3, 5s, Arcanite Reaper.
I wonder.
It's my face, I'm done with 16. At that, I'd end up trading those 2 cards. If I play Venture Co, it's Venture Co. And I don't get to give
What now?
it. If it's my face, I get to back the lead. I think overall this is the better. In this case, the worst case scenario is that Rag goes for my face. Still ends up getting him dead, and that's only a 1 out of 8. Or maybe less. Opponent.
Try this.
Okay, I don't think he really had a plan. Okay, that's what I like to see. That I like to see even.
Back to work. I don't have enough mana.
Not bad. Roughly equal on life total. Roughly equal. That's after I battled through Ragnarok. I guess what I have to hope for.
What now?
Cards in his hand aren't his. Mine is a bit. And even cards are doesn't have a taunt, I can still go 13 to face. So far, it's looking like the cards in it are not as good as. Good card in his hand to get out of this. Lucky. Good. Yeah, pretty good cleave. I think I still win though. Yeah. Arcanite Reaper. Game 4. Alright, that was nice. Feels good getting through a rag like that and still coming out the victor. Sure to tune in for part 5. Thanks.